Hello again, friends. So I just got back from my therapy appointment, and I said that I would give y'all an update and a little scoop of wisdom that she shared or that I came aware of. So yeah, I just want to share this with you and just encourage anyone that's seeking help to just keep seeking, because it had been way too many years that I've been like seeking to go to some sort of therapy or counseling or get a mentor or something, and just things held me back, whether it was like finances or like fear or whatever it may be. Things held me back, and I think that if I would have gone to therapy sooner, gotten some counseling sooner, then I would have been able to deal with a lot of things a lot better. So yeah, so that's my encouragement, is just if you are seeking, or if you have thought about it, or if you're like questioning, like, do I need therapy, like, should I go, blah 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 blah, then answer is probably yes, and just go for it. Don't let the finances hold you back. Look for some sort of like ministry or some sort of like nonprofit that's willing to help, because today was just crazy, because like God just, I can see how he's being faithful to me and how he's guiding my path. And so this appointment was definitely one of them, because I'd been searching and I found one lady and I was about to get set up with her, but then she ended up not being a low income one. So then she referred me to this ministry outreach thingy, and then that lady reached out, or sorry, I called her, and then she called me back saying that she was out of town. It wouldn't be until this past Monday that she would be back. And so anyways, she gets back, she's like, let's schedule an appointment. And so I did, and I went down there. It's about like 40-minute drive for me. And I just like started talking to her, and I was really nervous, and I'm like, what do you even say, like, what do you say? It's like, all I know is like, I need someone to talk to, and I need guidance, and I need an outward perspective of my life to kind of help me to understand more about myself and like what I'm going through. So it was just so good. She just like was getting to know me, asking questions, and I just like was opening up to her just about some hurts and hang-ups or whatever, things like that. And so and I hope to be able to be in the place where I can share those with y'all one day. It just feels like gotta keep building up to it, but anyways, so I get there, and she tells me like how her ministry actually got up and running, and it was the same as how my church family that I'm a part of now, which I've been a part of them for like 2 years, and it's the first church family that I had felt like I actually belonged, and like that I'm actually like a family with them. So it's different, because the way that it operates is not like traditional church at all. It's really more about, I don't know, I guess just like really doing it like how it says like in the book. It's like how I see it is like, it's like Jesus and his disciples. It's like just a very small group, and we just learn, and we learn how to live like Jesus, and we learn how to love God and love people. And so yeah, then she tells me that her ministry got started because of a church that developed the same way. She said that people came together that were hurt by the church or didn't like the traditional way, and this was like a while back. Like she's had the ministry going for 27 years, and she said that they got this church started. That was a small group, and it was running out of a little restaurant on Sundays. They would rent the building for $50, and they ended up going to sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Hang with me, because it's really cool. They ended up renting out this building on Sundays, and they would meet, and they just were trying to do the same thing, like living a life that is questionable, that makes people say why, and your why is Jesus, like, obviously. And then they were able to rent out the building next door for a nursery, and then her ministry actually got started out of that, and the church funded this ministry. So now places all around her area, doctors, churches, other therapists, all of this, like all of these people, all of these people ended up sending them, like the people that were unable to afford or needed like a low income or something like that, they would send them to her. And that's very similar to my place that I work and the church that I'm a part of. So that was crazy. And anyways, so she just like building relationship with me, asking me questions, getting to know me, and you know, like I'm trying to hold back the tears, you know, like just hold them in, because like real men don't cry. Not a man, but I just like to shove it down. It's kind of hard for me to like be vulnerable. I've talked about that in the past, but yeah, it's part of why I'm going, because I need to be able to share my emotions, be able to tell how I'm feeling, and express myself and love myself, because I can love everybody else, but for some reason it's really hard for me to love myself. So yeah, I just want to encourage you again, if you're seeking therapy or seeking counseling or something like that, go do it, take the action, because things aren't going to get better unless you choose to make decisions that are going to help you move forward. And yeah, I think that's all. Just know your steps are being guided, because that was crazy today. I was like walking away and I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy, because like God knew like who I needed. He knew like what I needed. He knows what I need, and he's faithful to me. He's faithful to you, and just keep seeking, keep pushing, and I think that's all. Let me see, some wisdom. Oh, well, so one of the tips is like a obvious one that like you first start with, but she said like journaling. She said journaling is like such a big thing, because if you journal, you're putting what's going on in your mind, all of the chaos, all of the spaghetti in your mind, and you're putting the thoughts to paper, and then you can see it right there. So she said, write the facts, yes, like write the facts of whatever's happening, whatever happened through your day, but then also write your feelings of how those things made you feel. And I have journaled, and I do journal sometimes. I haven't journaled in a while, but I know that it does help. But I think the part that she told me that was helpful was like to journal out my feelings. So I'm really excited to start doing that and to continue this healing journey. And I mean, it's going to be continuous throughout my life, but I'm excited. Also, oh, and then I watched or I listened to a podcast on the way home, and it was just the next one in line for me, but it was called like Daddy and Mommy Issues, and it's talking about like mostly like financial, like how to like help with your finances and stuff, but he talks about how that's like rooted in your generational stuff, which is something that I was talking to her as well, and something that's been on my mind. and that I've just been going through that's been like really hard for me. So that was crazy. That was crazy. So yeah, I can just see how things are lining up, and doesn't mean that it's easy, does not mean that it's easy, but I definitely have hope, and I know that things are gonna be okay, and I know that things are gonna be okay for you too. So just keep moving forward, keep holding on, keep seeking for better, and get you some help. Get you some help. All right, well, I love you. I hope that you have a great day, friend, and do something nice today. Show an act of kindness, whether it be to yourself or to a neighbor, family member, friend, whatever, stranger. It's like, do something nice, and I will be doing the same. All right, have a great day. Talk to you later.